Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on July 17, 2023. Americans spark backlash after claiming that Europeans don't believe in water. Irish skulls snatched from graveyard finally returned to Inishbofin Island. Ukraine says, only a few hundred Wagner troops are in Belarus. The Guardian, British Defense Ministry, Russian security experienced period of confusion and negotiations after Wagner mutiny. Voice of America, VOA News, Polish intelligence monitoring Wagner mercenaries after convoy arrives in Belarus. The Telegraph, large Wagner Group convoy enters Belarus from Russia, ITV News. ITV News, Wagner fighters training local soldiers in Belarus, Russia-Ukraine war live, WION live. Ukraine war, last grain ship leaves Odesa as deal deadline looms. BBC, Ukraine grain deal in peril, fierce fighting in the east. France 24 English, Kremlin, main goal of Black Sea grain deal has not been met, latest world news, WION Pulse. WION, Black Sea grain deal to expire Monday if Russia quits. US News and World Report, global food security concerns reignite as clock ticks down on Ukraine grain deal. Gilgo Beach serial killer suspect Rex Heuermann charged with 3 murders, live. The Independent, cops remove weapons from Long Island serial killer suspect Rex Heuermann's home. Daily Mail, New York police charge man over murders from over a decade ago, latest from ITV News. ITV News, Suffolk police execute search warrant at Amityville storage unit in relation to the Gilgo suspect case. News 12 Long Island, moment cops swoop on alleged serial killer after trailing him on busy NYC street. A civil war is raging in Myanmar, one that the ruling military doesn't want the world to see. Sky News, the singer turned soldier in Myanmar's hidden war. Sky News, what's happening in Myanmar? Sky News, Myanmar, the country being torn apart by a hidden civil war. Australian sailor and his dog survive 2 months at sea. Press preview, Monday's papers. Iran's morality police to resume headscarf patrols. BBC, Iran's morality police resume patrols 10 months after nationwide protests. The Guardian, Iran's morality police return, with new punishments for women who refuse to wear a headscarf. The Telegraph, Iran's morality police return as authorities enforce hijab rule. Al Jazeera English, Iran, morality police return to enforce dress code in cities. South Korea, at least 39 killed after torrential rain unleashes flooding and landslides. Sky News, South Korea, multiple bodies recovered from flooded tunnel, BBC News. BBC News, 12 bodies pulled from tunnel after flash flood in South Korea. The Times, South Korea floods, President urges climate crisis action as death toll hits 40. The Guardian, South Korea flood, deadly flood leave plenty people dead. US weather causes flight chaos amid Europe fires, live. The Independent, heat wave, extreme heat across US and Europe, BBC News. BBC News, Southern Europe braces for second heat storm in a week. The Guardian, Europe's lethal heat wave could break temperature records next week. Evening Standard, Met Office UK weather, rain and thunderstorms for weeks with new heat wave unlikely. Russia-Ukraine war live, 2 killed in Crimean bridge, emergency, Russian authorities say, as explosions reported. The Guardian, 2 dead after emergency on Crimea bridge. BBC, Russia claims drones shot down over Crimea as Putin says Moscow has cluster bomb stockpile. Euronews, Russia-Ukraine war live, drones shot down over Crimea, Moscow claims, Putin says Russia has stockpile of cluster bombs, as it happened. The Guardian, Ukraine launches land and sea drone attacks on major Crimean Navy port. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.